Hey guys, thanks for watching this video today. I am Zach Kerber. I am the head of growth here at Realia. Today, I wanted to kind of show you guys a few things in regards to websites and specifically kind of what classifies as a website today and what doesn't and what you guys should be looking for when you are getting a website put together. So first, I wanted to just clarify a few things on really what classifies as your own website that you should feel comfortable sending any of your hard-earned traffic to, right? So if you're an agent and you are using a brokerage that provides you a landing page, you want to be careful when you send people there, because unless it is your own name up there on the URL, for example, Zach Kerber Realty instead of brokerage number 3 realty.com, right? I don't want to send people to my broker for a few reasons. I am doing all of the work to get this lead onto the website. I want to keep this lead for myself. I don't want them to go to the brokerage website and end up clicking on the overall brokerage and then finding another agent that way and just getting lost, right? So that is the key thing to remember when you're thinking about, hey, do I have a website or do I not? And if you don't have your own URL at the top, if you don't have your own logo in the top left corner, you do not have a website as of yet. But don't worry, I'm going to show you a few other things here to watch out for when you are getting a website built. The second most important thing to look at when you are looking at websites is what we call a responsive website. And a responsive website simply means that it is compatible with any device, whether you're browsing the website on an iPad, an iPhone, an Android, a computer, a laptop. Like, it shouldn't matter. The website should look perfect on any size device. The way that you can do that is by grabbing the side window of your website and kind of squishing it back and forth. The further you squish it, it should show you the mobile view, and the wider it is, it will show you up to what your screen is looking at. So you'll see like the tablet and all that kind of stuff. You can also use Google Chrome, just like I'm showing you here, and you can click into the Google Chrome Inspect. And then what you're able to do is you're able to choose the different devices and be able to view it in all different ways. This will help make sure that you're not going to be sending someone your link and they have a different phone than you. And because they have a different phone than you, it's going to look terrible. So with that, just making sure that it is mobile responsive. That is the second biggest factor, because more and more people are browsing on more and more devices these days. The next thing that you need is MLS integration or IDX integration. This is just so people can search for homes on your website. They don't need to leave and go to Zillow or something like that, and then you end up losing that person that came to visit your website. So just making sure that there's an MLS integration on there, that people can browse homes on there, and then just making sure that you have a way to collect people's information on there as well. So you're not always just showing them these homes for free sometimes. Sometimes you want to ask once in a while for, hey, what's your email and your name? I would love to add you into my email list. Just like the nurture sequence emails that we went over in the previous video that I've sent you. So the next thing you need to make sure is happening on your website when you get a website, or if you already have one, is just making sure a CRM is just plugged right into that puppy. When somebody comes onto your website and they submit their information, every single second that goes by after that, that lead is going to get colder and colder and colder and colder. And if you do not have a CRM or customer relationship management tool, following up with them right away, you will risk losing that lead the longer it takes you to follow up with them. So having a CRM that is going to automatically follow up with people, that is going to automatically just touch a lead right after they become a lead, it's going to be very important for you as you drive more traffic to your website and start to build your personal brand. So with that, automations on the back end of your website are very, 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 very important. We know from previous videos that I've sent you that 80% of leads aren't going to commit to an agent until 5 to 12 follow-ups. So making sure that you get the most out of the traffic that comes to your website is going to be critical to have a back-end system that is plugged directly in. A lot of times people will get a website built without thinking about the back-end system, without thinking about how am I going to close this traffic that comes to my website. And without those things talking to each other all of the time, you are going to lose deals. You are going to miss out on people that you could have closed but you just didn't have the correct system on the back end to say, look, somebody submitted this contact form. I'm going to send them this information and I'm going to follow up with them until I can actually call them and follow up with them, right? So you don't want them to submit a contact form and then go submit 5 others. And the last thing is really going to be around keeping the site up to date. I mean, things are moving at such a fast pace right now. VR is coming into more of a play, and you need a system and as well as a website that's going to stay up to date with the times here. And what we'll see a lot of times is realtors will come on to strategy calls with us and they'll show us their website and tell us, hey, I spent $5,000 on this website 5 years ago. It should still be good, you know? But what we see is that these websites were built 5 years ago and they were never touched again, right? They were not updated, all of this sorts of things. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that the website that you have will be updated all of the time. You don't want to just get it built one time and then forget about it, because that is really just going to make the website perform worse and worse and worse. And by the time you've built up your brand, it's going to be time to change the website. And that's just not what you want. You don't want to have to stop when you have momentum. You want something that's going to be constantly improving and constantly evolving with technology. So keeping a website up to date 24/7 is very important. Some of these things, like if you build on WordPress or something like that, and it's not coded and it's not kept up to date by somebody, it can start to hurt your brand rather than help you really quickly if the website isn't properly updated. So the last thing that I wanted to touch on with that was I mentioned that some people have mentioned to us that, hey, I spent $5,000 plus on this website. I shouldn't need to trash it a few years later. But the thing is, it's just always going to be changing. So unless you go with somebody that has a low upfront cost and that is going to always be improving, and you can see that their websites are up to date today, then that's going to be key, because you don't want to just drop $5,000 on a website that may or may not convert for you if you can or cannot drive traffic to it. So having a low upfront cost is also something that you guys should be looking for when building out your own real estate websites. But with that being said, Realia is a full end-to-end platform. We have a professional front-end website for you. We have MLS connectivity. We have a back-end that is plugged directly into the website that has automations for text and email, MLS strips, you name it, a lead flow system, as well as ad landing pages that can generate leads for you, and you don't have to rely on external sources for your lead flow, among many other features. And what I wanted to offer you guys as a thank you for watching this quick video is there is a button below this video here. Go ahead and click it. If you guys want to check out the demo of the Realia software, we'll walk you through the full website. So we'll walk you through every feature it has, how it works, what it does, how it's going to help you guys not only attract more people to the website, but convert more people, because that's really what matters is converting the people that come to your website. So with that being said, click that button right below this video. Book in a time with us. We're happy to show you guys some things around how a website should be built. Whether you use us or not, I think you get a lot of information and a lot of valuable insights out of meeting with us on a demo. So with that being said, click that button right below this video and we'll see you soon. Thanks.